Most people think they can't sleep because they're getting older, stressed, or just wired by nature. But here is the cold, hard truth. Your brain is likely starving for the specific chemical signals it needs to switch itself off, and what you're drinking before bed. It is either the cure or the silent killer of your rest. Hi everyone. If you've spent the last few weeks lying awake at 3 o'clock a.m. staring at the ceiling, counting the minutes until your alarm goes off, or waking up feeling like you've been hit by a truck, this is for you. I know that frustration. I used to be that person. The one who relied on expensive sleep aids, blackout curtains, and endless doctor visits just to get a measly 4 hours of broken sleep. But I discovered something life-changing. The secret to an 8-hour, uninterrupted sleep isn't found in a pharmacy or a high-tech mattress. It's sitting in your kitchen right now. Today we are diving deep into the sleep drink protocol. We're going to break down 3 specific ingredients: kiwi, coconut water, and bone broth that kill insomnia by targeting your hormones, your cellular hydration, and your gut-brain axis. But you have to stick with me until the very end, because even the most powerful drink won't save you if you're committing the 3 sleep sins, habits that are secretly reprogramming your brain to stay awake, no matter how exhausted you feel. Let's start with our first heavy hitter, the kiwi. Don't let its fuzzy skin or small size fool you. This tiny green fruit is arguably one of the most powerful sleep-inducing foods on the planet. Most of us think of fruit as a morning food because of the natural sugars, but the kiwi is a massive exception. The science of the happy hormone. Kiwi is one of the very few fruits that contains high concentrations of natural serotonin. Now, you might know serotonin as the feel-good chemical that regulates your mood during the day, but in the context of sleep, it's the ultimate building block. In your brain, serotonin is the direct precursor to melatonin. Think of serotonin as the raw lumber and melatonin as the finished house. If you don't have enough lumber, you can't build the house. By eating kiwi or blending it into a nighttime drink, you are giving your body the raw materials to manufacture its own sleep hormones, naturally fighting oxidative noise. Why do many of us wake up at 2 o'clock a.m. for no apparent reason? Often, it's due to oxidative stress. When your body is inflamed or stressed, your nervous system creates a sort of biological noise that prevents you from entering deep REM sleep. Kiwi is loaded with vitamin C and vitamin E. These antioxidants act like a silencer for your nervous system, neutralizing the free radicals that keep your brain in a state of high alert. The folate connection. For my viewers who are a bit older, this is crucial. Seniors are often deficient in folate, and low folate levels are directly linked to chronic insomnia. Kiwi is a rich source of folate, supporting the production of neurotransmitters that keep your sleep steady. The recipe: the kiwi chamomile chill. If you want to kill insomnia tonight, try this. 2 peeled kiwis, 1 cup of cooled chamomile tea, 1 teaspoon of raw honey. Blend this until smooth and drink it 45 minutes before bed. The apigenin in the chamomile binds to your brain's receptors to reduce anxiety, while the kiwi floods your system with the serotonin needed to stay asleep for the full 8 hours. Next, let's talk about something 90% of people get wrong: hydration. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night with a dry mouth, a slight headache, or a random leg cramp? Most people think, oh, I'm just thirsty, and they grab a glass of plain water. But by then, the damage is done. Your sleep cycle is broken. The cortisol spike. When your body is even micro-dehydrated, it enters a state of survival panic. Dehydration causes your blood to thicken slightly, making your heart work harder to circulate oxygen. To compensate, your body releases cortisol, the stress hormone. Cortisol is the biological opposite of sleep. It's the fight or flight signal. So while you're trying to rest, your body is biologically prepared to run from a predator. This is why you feel tired but wired. The electrolyte balance. This is where coconut water becomes your best friend. Plain water often passes right through you. It doesn't always get into the cells where it's needed, which leads to those annoying midnight bathroom trips. Coconut water, however, is nature's cellular hydrator. It is packed with magnesium, known as nature's relaxant. It physically relaxes your muscles, and potassium, which prevents those involuntary leg jerks that pull you out of deep sleep, the blood sugar buffer. Coconut water also helps stabilize your blood sugar. Many people wake up at 3 o'clock a.m. because their blood sugar crashed, causing an adrenaline spike. The natural electrolytes and subtle nutrients in coconut water keep your levels steady, allowing you to glide through the night. This next one might sound strange for a sleep drink, but it is arguably the most scientifically backed method for long-term insomnia relief: bone broth, the 90% rule. Here is a fact that most doctors don't mention. 90% of your body's serotonin is produced in your gut, not your brain. If your digestive system is inflamed or leaky, your serotonin production craters. When serotonin drops, your melatonin drops. You can't fix your sleep if you don't fix your gut. The power of glycine. Bone broth is the richest natural source of an amino acid called glycine. Clinical research has shown that glycine has a fascinating effect. It lowers your core body temperature. Biologically, your body must drop its temperature by about 2 degrees to initiate deep sleep. This is why you can't sleep in a hot room. By sipping warm bone broth in the evening, you are triggering a thermal signal to your brain. The warmth makes your blood vessels dilate, and as you cool down afterward, your brain receives a direct message: the sun is down, the body is cool, it is time for deep rest. The golden sleep tonic recipe: 1 cup of warm bone broth, a half teaspoon of turmeric, anti-inflammatory, a pinch of black pepper to activate the turmeric, a squeeze of lemon. This isn't just a drink, it's a gut-repairing, temperature-regulating sleep medicine. It's light on the stomach and heavy on the results. I have to be honest with you. You can drink the best sleep tonics in the world, but if you are doing these 3 things, you are pouring water into a leaky bucket: the early bed trap. Many people who suffer from insomnia think, I didn't sleep well last night, so I'll go to bed at 7:00 p.m. tonight to catch up. This is a huge mistake. Sleep is driven by sleep pressure, a chemical called adenosine that builds up the longer you are awake. If you go to bed too early, your pressure isn't high enough. You'll end up lying there for 3 hours, frustrated, which trains your brain to associate your bed with anxiety. Wait until you are sleepy, not just tired. The stimulation cycle. We all know about blue light from phones, but the content matters more. If you watch the news, a thriller series, or scroll through social media arguments before bed, you are activating your threat response. Your brain is designed to keep you awake if it thinks there is trouble in the world. Give yourself a 60-minute no-input buffer where you only listen to calm music or read a physical book. The consistency crisis. Your body runs on a circadian rhythm, a 24-hour internal clock. If you go to bed at 10:00 p.m. on Tuesday and 1:00 a.m. on Friday, you are giving yourself permanent jet lag. Pick a time and stick to it within 30 minutes, even on weekends. Consistency is the only way to train your hormones to release at the right time. So, how do we put this all together? Here is your insomnia killer evening schedule. 7:00 p.m. Finish your last heavy meal. 8:30 p.m. Sip your warm bone broth, gut repair plus temperature drop. 9:15 p.m. Have your kiwi chamomile smoothie or a glass of coconut water. Serotonin boost plus hydration. 9:30 p.m. Screens off. No more news. No more inputs. 10:15 p.m. Bedtime. Your pressure is high. Your chemistry is balanced, and your body is cool. Sleep isn't a luxury. It's a biological requirement. For your brain to wash away toxins and for your heart to repair itself. You don't have to live in a state of constant exhaustion. Everything you need to fix your sleep is already within your reach. It's in the grocery store. It's in your daily habits. And it's in your decision to start tonight. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these drinks are you going to try first? Are you a kiwi fan? Or is your gut telling you that bone broth is the missing piece? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single one because I want to make sure you're getting the results you deserve.